Hello, 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 how is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like, you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? I hope you're well. Yesterday, I took part in a demonstration in Philly on the north side of City Hall to commemorate the passing of John Lewis, Georgia congressman, one of the outstanding figures of the civil rights movement. He was, at 23, he was the youngest person to speak in 1963 at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. That's the whole title of it, you have to remember that. And in 1965, he was one of the marchers in the March on Selma, getting ready to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge, when they were greeted by a delegation of every police officer in Alabama. And as the police were charging into them, one of them cracked Lewis's skull. It could have killed him. But like I said, became a civil rights legend and a congressman from Georgia. And in honor of him, we had the group 90901.com or .org organized rallies and demonstrations all in thousands of municipalities all over the country to protest against the Trump regime. It was on the theme of good trouble, which was John Lewis's theme. We have to get into good trouble, necessary trouble. A statement compatible to the statement by the other civil rights giant, Bayard Rustin, that every community needs a crew of angelic troublemakers. But we're trying to fight trouble. See, the real troublemakers are Trump and everybody who follows his bidding, such as the ICE agents who are patrolling our streets, not grabbing drug dealers or real criminals, but people just going about their business, trying to get a piece of the American dream, trying to make a living for themselves and their families. But instead, the ICE agents would just grab anybody who fits some sort of racial profile. And also Trump's minions include such foul little termites, Stephen Miller, that walking butt plug who's supervising the deportations. There are reports that he met with a group of ICE administrators and screamed at them to nab 3,000 people a day just to fill a quota. Do you think there's that many criminals in this country? That's not the way it works. He's out for ethnically cleansing all Hispanic people from this country. And he's also going after other groups, like a neighborhood in New York's Haitian community. People crowd the streets against the ICE vehicles, keeping them from entering their neighborhoods. And there's this great, neat new app available called Ice Block. I got on my cell. You tap it, and you get and you can see if ICE is somewhere in the vicinity, whatever street they're on. And you can warn people to stay away from that vicinity. They come here for freedom. And what the hell kind of freedom is this? That's the trouble we're dealing with. We're not creating trouble, we're fighting trouble. And I gotta say it. The news came out that CBS is going to cancel The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I heard about the shout fest between Carolyn Levitt, Trump's press secretary, and Colbert, and Colbert won out on this, and CBS and Paramount, CBS's parent company, decided to cancel Colbert's show. It's the same thing with CBS News paying that $15 million payment, a libel payment to Trump, which wasn't necessary according to legal experts. But Paramount was arranging a merger with another company which would net them billions. So to hell with freedom of expression, freedom of the press. Gimme. Bring in the billions, baby. That's the whole 9 yards of the capitalist system. And sometimes I wonder, if our capitalist class is going to be this spineless, this gutless, constantly caving into Trump, question, are they really so formidable? Are they really so tough? Are they really so difficult to stand up to? To my brother or sister comrade workers, I say, keep that in mind when you're dealing with multi-billion-dollar corporations. They got weak spots, and the weak spots are starting at the board of directors and the CEO. So let's enjoy our weekend, let's enjoy our summer, and keep the fight going. We are in it to win it. And if they give us trouble, we'll give them trouble. Good trouble. Necessary trouble. No more playing games. The old rules are over. You remember civics class in kids where you were taught that in our system, one side presents its opinion, on the other side it presents its opinion, and it works something out, and mutually respectfully. Ain't like that. For decades after the New Deal, right-wingers have been trying for so long to dismantle the New Deal and everything it stands for, and even the Great Society and everything it stands for. And they were trying to reestablish their own oligarchy, their own plutocracy. And they associated each and every form of benefit program benefiting the people, like Social Security, like Medicare, like Medicaid, like VA, like the GI Bill, like nutrition programs, to the Red Menace, this communism. Well, the Soviet Union is dead, and now they're looking for other things to get freaked out about. But they're still trying to dismantle all these social programs and remake the state back into an agent of repression against workers. I know I'm leading up to the phrase fascism, but it is real. Fascism is the ultimate realization of their scheme. They're afraid of the assertion of lower class people for their rights, not knowing their place, whatever it is, and forming a government that will put them down once and for all. And they do it with all kind of revolutionary populist trappings, pretending to be of, by, and for the people. So we'll fight them. This is what you do with fascists. You stand up to them. You can't sit down and negotiate with them. You have to stand up to them. Okay, enough said. Advertisements. All this work I do on my podcast and my videos and my blog, fiction, poetry, etc. are work. They're all work. I pay money for this work. And it has to be taken, and I need to be compensated for it, and hopefully with enough money I'll push it to a higher level. So, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button. Let's see what we can give. I'd appreciate it. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a real punk, a bully, school bully, drunk whore chaser, goes into the army, gets in trouble there, comes out of the army as a fanatical, born-again Christian, wanting to be a manly man for Jesus. But the way he goes about it leads him into catastrophe. Please pick it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and drinks and teas and flour and hand sanitizer, lip balm, and dog treats. Yep, dog treats. Look them up, please. HemperificLLC.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Alrighty then. Let's enjoy our weekend and get ready to make some beautiful, wonderful trouble for the ones who trouble us. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.